Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Dragon Ball Origins for the Nintendo DS. Now, let me get this out of the way and tell all you guys right now, this is not a biased review. Matter of fact, I have no clue until the other day when I bought this game what Dragon Ball is all about. I mean, I know it's a cartoon and I know it's some type of anime and whatnot, but I don't know any of the characters or anything like that. The reason why I got this game is because someone recommended it to me, said it was a good action adventure game, and you know what? It is. I found it for 20 bucks and it was well worth the $20 that I spent on it. So I'll just go ahead and start off with the story. Now, apparently, this is the beginning of the Dragon Ball series, the Dragon Ball universe, I guess. You play as young boy Goku, and he has this Dragon Ball that was given to him by his grandfather. He meets up with this chick named Bulma, and she has a Dragon Ball as well, but she convinced Goku to go ahead on this adventure to find the remaining Dragon Balls throughout the world. And Goku goes for it, and they along the way they meet up with a few other friends, and they set off to go get these Dragon Balls. And when they find all 7 Dragon Balls, they'll unlock the dragon, which will grant them a wish. So that's basically the story in a nutshell. It is pretty funny. It's a pretty funny, well, the story's not funny, but throughout the story you're going to see some really funny cutscenes. It's hilarious, some of the things that are said and done throughout this game. Also, it's pretty risky because, like, this is a DS game and some of the stuff is a little, on the edge there. There's a few sexual things going on with the cutscenes, but yeah, I mean, you gotta play the game to see it. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get into gameplay. And but before we do that, wait a second, forgot. I want to show you guys. It's a pretty beefy game. I want to say there is 8 levels, and 7 levels that you play through. And each level has different episodes. So, you have the option of going back. As you can see right here, I got a D on this level. So, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I want to go back and try to get better. This offers a lot of replayability. I mean, there's a whole bunch of levels here. If you do bad on them the first time through, you have the option of going back and trying to do better, because throughout each level, there's a whole lot of stuff that you have to collect. There's a few treasure chests and things like that you want to collect to get a better rating. So, I'll go ahead and hop into a level right now. Okay, now as you can see, this game features cutscenes, which is great. I mean, the game looks beautiful. It just uses nice, bright, lush colors. The environments look really, really good. The animations are really good, surprisingly. When you move Goku around, his hair swishes back. I mean, it's just really cool to watch, and it's very detailed as far as the characters go. As you guys will see, the cutscenes are pretty cool too. That's really awesome right there. I mean, who would have thought that the DS? I know the DS has been pushed to its limits, but that looks really good. So I'll go ahead and skip that. As you guys can see, it does some really good things. Now, the gameplay is fairly similar to Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. It uses the touchscreen controls. So basically, you can use your stylus to move Goku around, or you can use the D-pad, which I'm doing right now. Here's the stylus, and I'm using the D-pad. In order to defeat your enemies, to fight, you basically just tap on your enemy. Now, I don't want to make it sound too simple because it's not. There's different moves that you can do throughout the game. You'll definitely learn more. That's a move. There's just special moves that you can do throughout the game, and it really makes you want to play through so you can get these special moves. Now, once you learn a special move, there's going to be puzzles throughout the game that might require you to use them, so that's pretty good. And you don't want to really forget those special moves, or else you're not going to get past the puzzle. So yeah, you need your special moves throughout the game. As you saw, you can pick up items throughout the environment and use them. Sometimes you have to use them for puzzles. Other times, you can just use them to beat up your enemies a little bit more. The puzzles are fairly simple. It's things like pushing blocks to the other side. So as you can see right here, so Bulma can get across. just stuff like that. Nothing, no rocket science here. It's a fairly simple game. I don't know if this is targeted towards kids, but I don't want to say it's so easy, but it's not. It's if you play video games, you're not going to have any problems playing this game. I have run across a couple of puzzles that had me thinking for a little bit, but once I figured it out, I felt kind of stupid because it's pretty obvious. That happens to all of us. So yeah, it's fairly simple gameplay. Pick up and play, and just have fun with it. I mean, that's the point of the game. Now the sound, it's pretty addicting. I don't know if this is the same type of well, it probably is, but this music from the Dragon Ball cartoon or whatever. But I really like the music in this game. It's really cool. It sounds really good. And it's fairly addicting because, a couple days ago, I sat down and played this game for a good hour straight through. And I was humming along with the songs. I mean, I was just having a good old time. So, as you can see, when you go through different environments, the music changes, and that's pretty good. As far as voice acting goes, there isn't any voice acting just because it's a DS game. Occasionally, you'll hear a "ah" or something like that, a scream or something during the cutscene, but that's about as far as it goes for voice acting. Plus, you also hear these, when Goku, he's attacking, you'll hear the yas and all of that. I mean, it's okay. You don't really pay attention to it after a while, but, whatevs. So, yeah, I mean, the game, it's really fun. I definitely recommend it to you. Whether you're a fan of the genre or not. I'm sorry, not genre, if you're a fan of the series or not, because like I said, I have no clue what Dragon Ball is all about, but I still managed to have fun with the game just because I like action adventure games, and this has like a nice, cutesy feel to it. It's humorous, really, really funny, and just after playing this game, it kind of makes me want to get into the Dragon Ball series a little bit, just because it made me laugh a lot, and I just have fun with the game. So definitely recommend it to you guys if you like action adventure games, or if you are a fan of the series, you'll probably like it even more than what I do. So with that being said, Dragon Ball Z, it's a fairly decent action adventure game. If you've played Phantom Hourglass, you're definitely going to know how this game plays out as far as the controls go. And with that being said, my final score for this game is an 8.0, and I definitely recommend it. If you're looking for a new DS game to play, that's going to take you a while to play through, just because you can play the levels over and over again, and you definitely want to sit back and laugh at these crazy cutscenes. Pick it up. So thanks for watching this review, guys, and I'll catch you next time.